Acid Factory is about a group of characters whose sense of past has vanished in a haze of coma. Like sleep, they have woken up from only to discover that reality could be a figment of their imagination. Udharan. Their sense of right or wrong is clouded by this state of complete distrust and self-righteousness. Udharan. As the story reveals through the hazy mist of confusion confounded by loss of memory, the audience is just shown the tip of the iceberg. 5 men wake up inside the stolid confines of a factory to find themselves locked in this claustrophobic nowhere land. As the plot unfolds, we gradually learn that 2 of the people who are trapped have been kidnapped and held hostage by the rest of the 3 for a heist, but the irony is they themselves do not know who the hostages are and who the kidnappers are. The plot is like a Rubik cube that acquires the contours of solid colors on each side as the narrative unfolds. Their fears are heightened by a phone call from Kaiser Irfan, the leader of the gang, who informs them that he is on his way with the ransom money and plans to knock off the 2 hostages as soon as he arrives. Everyone fears for their lives as they are unaware about the fact which 2 of them are the hostages. They plan to escape, fail and end lunging at each other in despair as the clock ticks away. Individual foibles and shortcomings surface in this final hour of despair. Like caged animals, they alternately bicker among themselves and then jointly plan means of escape, but to no avail. Udharan. Sarthak. Aftab gets his memory back and realizes he is a hostage and that JD Dino is the other hostage as both of them were kidnapped. He informs JD that both of them are going to be killed. JD, however, is skeptical because he has no memory of the events yet. Udharan. Meanwhile, Max, Dia, also recovers her memory and finds out she is Kaiser's girlfriend and that the other gang members are Om, Danny, Sultan, Manoj, and Romeo. Fardeen. Om also remembers everything. Just before Kaiser arrives in the factory, JD and Sultan also manage to remember everything, where it is revealed that JD and Sarthak were business partners and Sarthak was going to sell the company and JD wanted revenge, hence the reason for Sarthak's kidnapping. It is also revealed that Kaiser does not like Romeo because he has an eye on Max. Udharan Chinna. The dreaded Kaiser gives Sarthak an opportunity to free himself by forcing him to kill JD. He then asks Sultan to kill Sarthak but makes an excuse to send Romeo to do the job. Romeo takes Sarthak outside to the balcony and fires in the air, making the gang believe that Sarthak is dead. However, they figure that Romeo is in fact an undercover cop planted by the police and has not killed Sarthak. Eventually, there is a shootout in the factory where Sarthak finds 2 gas masks and gives one to Romeo. They fire at the pentane tank, causing an explosion similar to the one that caused everyone to lose their memory. This time, Romeo and Sarthak escape the factory to discover the cops waiting outside to arrest the gang. In the end, Romeo and Sarthak get back to their lives. Udharan.